Research shows that fasting can be a powerful tool, not only when it comes to weight loss, but for helping to curb your appetite, increasing life expectancy, and lowering vitals such as blood pressure and high cholesterol. But with so many different protocols with fasting, which one's best for you? When exactly do you eat, and how exactly do you fast? Well, today I'm going to break down 5 popular fasting protocols, and that might give you an idea of which one would work for you. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Hey Team Ty, it's your girl Ty McQueen, the plus size trainer, and welcome back to another episode of the Ty McQueen Show. So if you're a part of my gang, thanks for joining me, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you could do me this favor, just click down below and subscribe. Also make sure you click that bell notification, that way you'll get updates on whenever I'm posting videos, which are about my personal weight loss journey. Also tips and motivations that can help you with losing weight along your journey as well. Also be sure that you read the description box down below. I've included a few offers for you guys, and there will also be a link to my website with additional information about fasting windows. The concept of fasting has been around literally for centuries, but there are reasons why individuals in the fitness industry have turned to fasting in order to optimize their results. There are a few different things that happens to your body while you're fasting. One of them is the increase of human growth hormone, which is also known as the anti-aging hormone. And that's why fasting has been known to increase life expectancy. And that's an important hormone because not only does it help with building lean muscle, it also helps with fat loss. Also, while you're fasting, you're lowering your insulin levels. And this is optimal for anyone that has PCOS, pre-diabetic, or has insulin resistance issues. So the lower your insulin levels are, the more optimal it is for you to tap directly into your fat storage. The higher your insulin levels are, it's likely that it's going to be stored in your body as fat. Being that there are so many fasting protocols, it can get kind of difficult in order to choose which one is best for you. So I'm going to break down a few of them and kind of explain to you how they can benefit you and who. The most popular of the fasting protocol would be lean gains, which is also referred to as 16-8, because you're fasting for 16 hours and you're in a fed state for 8 hours. For women, your fasted state will actually be 14 hours and your fed state will be 10 hours. Now, this is going to be ideal for anyone that might be new to fasting because it allows you to have a larger eating window. And most people would just skip breakfast and have their first meal at lunchtime or around noon. Now, what you have to realize is that everybody fasts every single day because when we're asleep and we're not intaking food, our body is in a fasted state. So foregoing your first meal of the day or just pushing it back until around noon gives you the opportunity to take advantage of that 14 to 16 hour fasting window. Lean gains is also ideal for anyone that's a gym goer or a bodybuilder who is looking to optimize their results through fasting because it's going to help you with building lean muscle and lowering your fat percentage. Another timed fasting protocol is OMAD, or 1 meal a day. So with OMAD, you can forget the diets, you can forget the restrictions, and you can eat how you want. But the catch to that is you're fasting for 23 hours of the day and you only get 1 hour of the day to eat. This is the eating regimen that I'm currently on in preparation for moving across seas to Thailand. I've counted calories, counted macros, measured my food, but I don't expect to do that when I move. So I'm adapting my body to the OMAD style of eating, and I can honestly say that it's not that bad. If you are versed in fasting, this is something that can work for you, but I definitely would not suggest it for any of my newbies. So when it comes to OMAD, there's literally no restrictions on what you eat. Now keep in mind, if you're looking to lose weight, of course you want to eat sensibly. But for those of you that might want a few more cheat days during the week, basically this is the fasting method that you might want to look into. And another timed protocol I want to mention is the warrior diet. Now the warrior diet is a 20-hour fasting window and a 4-hour feasting window. The warrior diet, however, during the 20 hours fast, you are able to consume small amounts of fruits and vegetables. Then during the fasting stage, that's basically where you're feasting. You have a 4-hour window in which you are able to ingest the larger portions of your food. Now, although you can eat what you want, those doing the warrior diet are usually subscribed to a paleo style of eating. That includes non-processed food, grass-fed meat, basically natural whole foods fruits and vegetables. So this eating style could be a little bit more challenging for those that don't have discipline or consistency. But also remember that intermittent fasting is not about what you eat, but about when you eat. So if you're going to do the warrior diet in your own way, you can fast for 20 hours of the day and then basically feast on what you would like at night. So there are two other fasting styles I want to go over that don't have a specific timed window. However, they have days when you're fasting versus days when you're eating. Now, the first one is going to be alternate day eating, or ADF. In ADF, you're going to eat a 24-hour period and fast a 24-hour period, hence alternate day eating. So there's two ways that you could do ADF. The first way is going to be abstaining from all foods, only consuming no-calorie or low-calorie beverages, water, coffee, tea, sugar-free gum on the days where you're fasting, and then eating regularly on the days that you would be able to consume foods. However, for those of you that want to take advantage of fasting, but maybe you're not able to fast a full 24 hours, you can do the modified version. And the modified version allows women to eat 500 calories and guys to eat 600 calories on the day that they're fasting. Now, there is no time restriction on when these meals can be consumed. Whenever you want to choose to have that meal is going to be up to you, whether it be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And ADF is best for those who have not only discipline, but those that are interested in a specific weight loss goal. And the last protocol I'm going to talk about is the 5-2 diet, which is similar to alternate day eating. However, with the 5-2 diet, you're going to have 5 days of regular eating and 2 days of fasting. And just like with ADF, you can either choose to fast for your day of fasting with no food, or you can have the 500 calorie for women and 600 calorie for men caloric intake on the fasting day. Your fasting days will be non-consecutive. So for example, you might choose to fast on Sunday, eat regularly on Monday, Tuesday, fast on Wednesday, and then eat regularly again until Sunday. What you want to make sure you're doing is keeping the same fasting days. So if you choose Monday and Wednesday as your fasting days, every week Monday and Wednesday should be your fasting days instead of moving them around. So it gives you a little bit of flexibility because you know your schedule best. You know what days are going to be easiest for you to fast versus which days you're going to want to eat more sensibly because you might have an outing or you want to enjoy a meal with your family. So also with the 5-2 diet as well as the alternate day fasting, you don't really have to count calories and there's no time window for eating. You're only selecting the days that you're fasting, not the hours in which you're going to. So there are a few things to keep in mind if you are going to fast. One of the main things to understand is that you have to find the best window for you and the best protocol for you. So in the beginning, you might need to play around with your window as well as your method. But once you get it down packed, you want to be able to stick to that for a consistent amount of time. I would suggest no less than 6 weeks doing the same eating window. The reason for this is that you don't want to throw your hormones out of whack because doing so can cause adverse actions within the body, which include weight gain. And it makes it harder to stick to the protocol if you're bouncing all around. The whole point is to get your body on a schedule. So you have to train your body in order to fast efficiently. And it can take up to 2 weeks for your body to adapt. But once you're consistent, your body's going to fall in line and you won't be hungry on the times when you're fasting. Your body will actually be able to tell you what time it is based upon your eating window. Now, with that being said, I want you to know that don't be so anal when it comes to your window. Now, of course, you want to keep the same amount of fasting hours and around the same time of day. But let's say you break your fast normally at 12 and you just can't wait to 12. It's 11:23 and you want to eat now. Eat now. Or what if you end your fast at 8 p.m. but it's 8:45? And you still haven't got to your last meal and you're just getting home? Well, go ahead and eat. there's a little bit of a buffer for you to be able to eat your foods a little earlier or a little later. But overall, you want to make sure that you're staying in a consistent time window. Just know when it comes to fasting, you have to train your body. So although you might not be apt to fasting now, just keep working on it, be patient and consistent, and over time, you're going to reap all the benefits that it offers. Also, if you have any questions, please be sure to leave a comment. Or if you do one of these fasting styles, leave a comment and let people know how it's working for you. So hopefully that information helps. If so, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe link below and tap that bell notification. That way you'll get updates on whenever I'm posting about my personal weight loss journey. Also tips and motivation to help you with your journey as well. So until the next video, I will see you guys. Bye.